With more breaking news, former Trump National Security Advisor John Bolton, who became a fierce critic of the president, has just been indicted. He's accused of mishandling classified information. Prosecutors allege Bolton transcribed notes into Word documents and sent top-secret information through his AOL email account. And they allege he shared 1,000 pages of information with his family. The FBI swarmed Bolton's home and office this summer as part of that investigation. President Trump today calling Bolton, quote, a bad person. And Bolton late tonight saying, I have become the latest target in weaponizing the Justice Department. Bolton is now the third Trump critic to be indicted by the Justice Department in recent weeks. Former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James are also facing federal charges. And President Trump has called for more people to be indicted. We start tonight with senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett.
He once served as the National Security Advisor to the president, but tonight, John Bolton facing 18 counts of mishandling national defense information, indicted by a federal grand jury in Maryland. President Trump reacting tonight just as the indictment was made public.
I think he's a bad guy. Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Bolton's feud with President Trump, well documented. The former National Security Advisor publishing a scathing memoir in 2020 detailing his time in the first Trump White House, the meticulous notes he kept while working for Trump, now at the center of tonight's indictment. Prosecutors alleging Bolton often took handwritten notes on a yellow pad, later transcribing them into Word documents, and then secretly emailing two family members diary-like entries, including details about future attacks and foreign adversaries, spanning over 1,000 pages. Prosecutors adding that years after Bolton left office, someone believed to be associated with Iran hacked Bolton's personal email account and gained unauthorized access to the classified information. Bolton's attorney tonight saying he did not unlawfully share or store any information, adding Bolton kept diaries, that is not a crime. For years now, Bolton and Trump have traded barbs, with the president criticizing his handling of classified documents.
Classified information, that's illegal, and you go to jail for that.
Bolton has maintained the book he published contained no classified material, and a lengthy FBI probe ultimately ending during the Biden administration with no charges. But this summer, the FBI conducted searches of Bolton's home and office, officials seen with boxes in hand, also seizing his phones and computers.
He's already come after me and several others in withdrawing the protection that we had. I think it is a retribution presidency.
All right, Laura joins us now live on set. Laura, we said earlier that John Bolton has released a statement, and he's really going after President Trump.
Yes, Tom, it is lengthy. He's saying that he's just become the latest target in weaponizing the Justice Department, even making a comparison to Joseph Stalin here. He goes on to say, quote, these charges are not just about his focus on me or my diaries, but his intensive effort to intimidate his opponents. He said he's going to fight these charges, Tom.
All right, Laura Jarrett on that breaking news. Laura, great to have you. Now to President Trump's major announcement that he'll hold a second summit, meeting with Vladimir Putin to try and end the war in Ukraine, all after his critical phone call with the Russian leader earlier today. Here's Peter Alexander with some details.
Tonight, after securing that historic but fragile peace deal between Israel and Hamas that freed the last remaining hostages, President Trump is turning to the Russia-Ukraine war that shows no sign of ending.
I thought it was a very good phone call. I thought very productive.
Today, a 2-hour call with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The president announcing that second meeting between the two in Budapest, Hungary. No date has been set. It follows their face-to-face in Alaska that made no progress toward ending the fighting and fueled President Trump's public frustration with Putin.
I thought this would have been an easy one to settle.
All of it a day before President Trump hosts Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky. Zelensky has been pressing the president to approve the sale of U.S. Tomahawk missiles that would allow Ukraine to strike deeper into Russian territory. But tonight, no commitment from President Trump.
You know, we need Tomahawks for the United States of America, too. We have a lot of them, but we need them. I mean, we can't deplete for our country, so I don't know what we can do about that.
And a new warning from the president about his Mideast peace deal, responding to those disturbing videos showing Hamas conducting public executions. President Trump posting, if Hamas continues to kill people in Gaza, which was not the deal, we will have no choice but to go in and kill them. While again saying U.S. troops would not be involved in a fight against Hamas.
They also said they're going to behave. We're going to find out if they behave. If they behave good, if they don't behave, we'll take care of it.
Peter Alexander joins us tonight live from the White House. And another headline I know you're tracking there, President Trump announcing a new deal for a massive discount on a popular fertility treatment.
Tom, that's right. President Trump said the cost of drugs for IVF will, in his words, decrease dramatically, announcing his administration has negotiated lower prices with the maker of several key fertility drugs. Without that discount, each IVF cycle can cost tens of thousands of dollars. Worth noting, the president's plan would not mandate insurers cover IVF. Tom?
All right, Peter, we